Good morning, and welcome to Friday, the 6th of March. I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here, and it is absolutely gorgeous here in Lumaranatana. So yeah, hi. All right, the words. Does something feel off to you today? Oh, I feel gross. All right, so the morning may have you feeling like you can't quite get things flowing. And if that is the case for you, slow down and approach from a different angle. Even the tides have a moment where they pause. Feel into your center and ask yourself, what is it that is having me feel off balance? So I only just did the words for this morning, and I have to say that I am completely off kilter today. I just woke Mick up and I was like, I feel yuck. I tried one protein shake and I was like, that's disgusting. Can't drink it. Tried another one. I'm like, that's disgusting. I can't drink it. I did make myself drink most of it though, but yeah, I just can't. I'm like, things are just gross today. Something definitely feels off. And I wrote those before I had this visceral gross reaction. So I don't know what it is, but I'm like feeling yuck. And I wonder if it is Venus at 29 degrees of Pisces making everything feel so much. Or is it just the fact that everything is in Pisces? All right, so because when we look at the planets today, there's this thing called the final dispositor. Karen, if you're there, and everything is being, the final dispositor is Mars in Pisces. All right, so because the moon is ruled by Venus in Pisces, but then she looks to Neptune in Aries, and then he looks to Mars in Pisces. So those two are in mutual reception. So ultimately, we're looking at Mars's influence, Mars in Pisces influence all over the place. Although Pluto in Aquarius, yeah, Pluto in Aquarius is being ruled by Uranus in Taurus, which is Venus in Pisces going back to. All right, so maybe today, today might feel especially off because Mars in water. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm feeling blah. All right, so let's have a look at the moon today. All right, so first of all, at 10:30 we have the moon square Jupiter in Cancer, and it's sort of about restraint, really. The moon in Libra wants balance, but Jupiter retrogrades is like, I don't feel like going out of the house. There you go. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer. I don't want to leave the house. That's pretty much it. Well, it's not. It's so much more, but that's my thing take on it for today. All right, now also between the hours of 11 and 4, the moon is going to be making an inconjunct. All right, so there's that tension and adjustment required, and things just don't quite feel right between the Sun and Mercury, which have their Cazimi tomorrow. All right, so they're working. Mercury is sort of, I mean, look, that's another reason why Mercury is not in a great condition. So watch your thoughts and communications today. Actually, Jupiter square, Moon square Jupiter also, I think I said, show restraint. And I also mean, or I'm adding this extra layer on of, but watch your words. All right, Mercury retrograde in Pisces, combust like the sun. So once it gets into that Kazemi mode, like right in the middle, that's when all the sun beams through Mercury. But while it's approaching any planet, that's called under the beams or combust. So it's being fried. So Mercury's being fried even more than the frying it's already had. So that, like I said, that's between 11 and 4. Thank you so much. That's so good. Thank you. All right. So that's between 11 and 4. Now, after 1 o'clock, the moon in Libra does start to oppose Chiron in Aries. So I guess that is another reason why I was like, just continue to stop. If you're feeling out of whack, there's so many things that are potentially influencing that feeling of unbalance and the ability to not get words out properly. I'm gonna see who's here. Oh my god, I'm having a shocker today, but hey. Oh my gosh, look at everyone. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Kath. Hi, Helen. Happy weekend eve. It's Friday. Hello, Heather. How are you? Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Barbara. Hi, Karen. Good morning, Susan. Karen stayed up too late last night, so you feel yuck. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Good morning, Genevieve. How are you? Louise, hello. Julie, out of balance and applying energy as well is stronger. Yes, thank you. Absolutely, Karen. Yes, applying energy is stronger. So, yeah, overall, I mean, I think maybe after 1 o'clock when we start to have that opposition to Chiron, I don't know, guys. I don't know. The words are just not flowing. The feels are just like yuck feeling. And you know the moon is at that midpoint like of okay, so the moon's at around 15 degrees, all right, so obviously that's the midpoint between the 30. So here we are, we've got all these in conjuncts which are asking us to find balance. We're seeing the thing that is possibly hurting us, all right, there's that opposition to Chiron, and you know our skewed thinking as well is just making everything like blur, and hence the Jupiter retrograde in Cancer. I'm not leaving the house today. I'm just going to stay inside. All right, what else is going on? All right, so we did have that Sun trine Jupiter this morning at 4 a.m. I mean, that was nice. I was asleep. It's still sort of there. You know, I don't know. I think the square to Jupiter is making it less sociable than the Sun trine Jupiter is very sociable. Moon square Jupiter is not. I think maybe they're canceling each other out. So Mercury trine Jupiter. Again, Mercury's pretty shitty and Jupiter's also stationary retrograde. So meh. Venus is at that last degrees, but she's also out of sign conjunct Saturn Neptune, or sorry, I should say Neptune Saturn now because Saturn is on the other side. Oh, I've lost my window. So she could still potentially be feeling the pressure to perform, or like the analogy I was using yesterday with um, the sheepskin underlay underneath your armor. All right, you are getting ready to have Venus move into Aries, which is this evening at 9:45. So that's nice. We're going to feel that shift. But again, she is then going to be in detriment and also being ruled by Mars in Pisces. So as you can see, there's just a lot of wishy-washiness around. And yeah, I just keep going to the amount of Pisces that we have within the sky and the amount of water we have within us. So this whole time I've been feeling like I'm on a boat, or I can feel the water circulating within me. I don't know. I suppose I'm just using it as an example or an analogy, but the stopping, it might stop the sloshing. I don't know. I don't know. How does that sound to you guys? I'm a little bit. I'm gonna do one of these. It's been a while. Haven't done cards for a little bit. I think I'm getting very over being so busy. I'm working tomorrow and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and yeah, so but the exams finish Sunday. Thank the gods, because I'm well and truly over them. All right, back and center. What card is going to be perfect for everybody? I'm not going to take that because it was a bunch. Hang on. Sorry, guys. You're like, give us the card. I'm waiting for the thing. There you go. Ooh. All the threads of fate must bend. All right. So that is card number 35. Let's have a look. All right. Being flexible, cultivating resilience and adaptability. I actually really like that for this. There is no such thing as that. Sorry. There is no such thing as a situation that is perfectly set in one state of being. Nothing difficult and painful will remain that way forever, and nothing joyous and free will remain in the same expression forever either. Imagine the weaving of the threads of fate and the tapestry of life. The threads must bend and move, as they are pliable and subtle, not meant to be rigid sticks. Life is the same way. Your experience of life now requires you to be adaptable to conditions and flexible as to how you respond to them. In this way, you build up resilience to meet life on life's terms while simultaneously continuing to pay attention to your dreams and desires for your most meaningful life. Seen this way, all of life is an experience. You are a story that is always in motion, changing, dancing with the dream weavers, surrendering your desires, allowing curiosity to lead you in the dark and uncharted territories ahead of you. I'm sorry, this has been a shocking, a shocking read today. Right now, release your rigid ideas of how you think things should be, how the form of things should be, or how another person should be, and just allow a state of wonder and curiosity to lead you. Ask yourself, what might I discover here? Let go of assumptions. Be present to this beautiful opportunity offered to you right now. Fate has brought you this moment, but destiny will be what you make it to mean. Far out. Oh my gosh. There you go, guys. I am complete. Oh, well, I've just had the sun cross into my first house yesterday, so I now have my New Year's happening. But this as you just heard, as you have seen, this whole thing has been rather disjointed, and yeah, I think it is just the days. Does something feel off? Yes, it absolutely does. Slow down, approach from a different angle, stop and take a moment. What is it that's causing you to feel unbalanced? Or, like I was saying, maybe you just feel swishy. Because I know I do. I just feel like all the water in me is just, I've come to a stop too fast and it's like blue. Yeah. So between 11 and 4, Moon in conjunct Sun Mercury. All right. Moon in Libra, Sun in Pisces. There is just a lot of the lack of solidity would be the best way to put it. There is some no's, there is some squares, there is the opposition maybe showing you what's going on. But that's me. That is me. I will just say good morning, Christy. How are you? Paulette was awake from 3:30. Yeah, definitely mutable Pisces energy. So yeah, I woke up at about 10 past 5 and I was awake. I got up. I was just like, yeah. So, and this is my first sip of, well, that was my first sip of coffee. So maybe another reason why it's just not flowing today. Hmm. So if you're in my class, I will be there at 9:30. So it's been lovely to see you guys today. The words will be up for tomorrow because I have yet to do them. So I can't even give you a weekend report. So I hope you have a fabulous day and please just laugh through it. If you're feeling all of the feels, the drag, the unbalance, just laugh because, this too shall pass. So have a great day, guys.